What's up, guys? Welcome to Bearded Vaping Guy's channel. Hope you're having a good day. I, of course, am Bearded Vaping Guy. Just enjoying a nice spring day. Sorry if my hair is a mess. I'm going to have to fire whoever does my makeup and hair. Which means I guess I need to hire somebody to do makeup and hair and then fire them. Anyway, so today, if you follow me on Facebook, today I want to talk about steeping and breathing your e-liquids. Steeping and breathing your e-liquids. Well, first of all, let's talk about what that means. The way that, I'm going to go off topic here, but the way they prepare whiskey and wine is that they let them sit. And as they sit, the flavors get more complex and things have time to settle. So when you first get an e-liquid like this empty bottle, this was in last week's video, the red cola that I talked about. I'll be talking about it in another video again. I love this stuff, but anyway. So when you get your e-liquids and you pop the cap off and you give it a smell, you know, and it smells like a science experiment. Nothing really stands out. You want to go through a process called breathing and steeping. Now, what is breathing and steeping? That is just where breathing is where you take these and you shake them up really good. That's the key to it. Shake it up really good and mix everything up. And then you pop the cap off and you take the nipple off these bottles and you allow them to breathe for a few hours, and that will get rid of some of the chemically smell. It'll allow things to evaporate while they mix them up, and it will allow these the ingredients in here to sit and to mix evenly. Okay, after it's breathed for a couple hours, you just put the nipple back on, put the cap back on, give it a shake, and then you're going to want to put it into a dark area such as a cupboard, box, or whatever you may have lying around. Try to keep it away from sunlight. So and you want to keep it away from sunlight in a cool area, making sure that, you know, of course, sunlight doesn't get to it. So you want to allow it to sit for, you know, a couple of days that way, maybe even up to a week with some. So what that does is that it allows those flavors and stuff and the chemicals and the, not chemicals, but the ingredients and stuff to start settling down. Okay, and the reason why this happens, and like I said, what you'll notice by this process from steeping and breathing, what you'll notice is that your e-juice will start to take on more, or your e-liquids will start to take on more of a complex flavor that maybe you didn't notice before. So breathing and steeping is very important. Like I said, what I do with mine is that I'll do what I just showed you. I did the same thing with this that I will be reviewing here shortly in another video. This right here from Virgin Vapors, this organic Death by Chocolate. When I first got it, it smelled pretty good. You know, I'm a big fan of chocolate. Obviously, I'm a big guy. I love my sweets. So what I did was I took the dripper out of it, you know, and I set it on my computer desk for about 3 or 4 hours. I let it breathe. After 3 or 4 hours, I took it, I shook it up. You know, this is a tiny sample bottle, but you get the drift. Shook it up. I did it with all of the little sample bottles that I got from Virgin Vapors that I'll be reviewing, and I put them in my cupboard, and they've been in there for about a week. So I just pulled this out last night. I shook it up and I smelt it. Now I noticed that it smells different. When I first got it, it smelled like a little bit like a milk chocolate. I've smelt it again since I've steeped it and breathed it. Now it smells more like a chocolate fudge, and it's just weird how that happens. So, like the thing with this red cola, you know, I didn't steep it or breathe it, but I'm gonna do that. I did allow it to breathe, and I noticed that it did smell more of a Coke, more of Coca-Cola, and it also tastes more of a Coca-Cola. So steeping and breathing is very simple. I know you hear, you know, these are things that people talk about, and it sounds like a big to do. It's not that hard to do. In fact, like I said, it's very easy. It may take you a little bit longer to get your juice ready. So have a juice that you can vape on while you're steeping and breathing these e-liquids that mean the most to you. But you will notice a big difference in the taste, the way they vape, and how they smell. And so do these with e-liquids that you care about, and you know, you'll get much more enjoyment out of your e-liquids. And you know, again, if you're looking for a good e-liquid, always if you're in Georgia, go to Victorious Vapors. Right there's their logo with the dragon and everything. They're in Augusta, so Victorious Vapors, they make great e-liquid. I got the Virgin Vapors offline just to try it. So like I said, this is very important, and this kind of goes hand in hand with the e-liquid video that I did last week. But the breathing and steeping process is very important. Do it. It will make your e-juices and e-liquids taste better. You'll get much more enjoyment and fulfillment. You're still on my face, ain't you, camera girl? So you'll get much more enjoyment and fulfillment out of your e-liquids by steeping and breathing. And you know, just give it a try. Again, one more thing, when you breathe, when you take the nipples off and you take the things out and you allow them to breathe, don't let them breathe for more than 3 or 4 hours, because if you do that, then you're going to start losing flavor. Okay, you want to do this, and remember to always shake these things, shake your e-liquids, because sometimes, like, stay right there, this bottle right here of this is ectoplasm. Can you see that? As you can see, you know, if you don't shake it and you allow it to sit, you see that it starts separating. Can you see that? You see that in the camera?
Yeah,
as you can see on top, the nicotine will rise to the top, and that's where it'll sit. So if you don't shake it, you know, before you vape, then you know it's just you're gonna be missing out on flavors. So make sure you give it, you know, a good shake. Shake it really good, and if you look at it now, everything's mixed up. You're ready to go. And again, this is ectoplasm. This is a juice that I use to, while I am steeping other e-liquids. It's just a favorite, a go-to juice that I can use while I'm waiting for my other e-juices to steep. And so yeah, remember to steep your e-juices. You'll get a lot more flavor, a lot more enjoyment out of it. And always, if you have any questions, any comments, be sure to do that below. I will get to them as soon as I can. Like the video, share it to public and social media so we can get more people to vaping. This stuff saves lives, and I love you guys. Remember, keep on vaping.